Aries, welcome to your mid-September 2017 Taroscope reading. This is Lauren with the Clarity Cure. Welcome back. Nice to see you. I have purchased some new Oracle decks, and I'm really excited to share them for this mid-month reading. One is the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland, and the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards by Tori Hartman. They're beautiful. I just love them. So I've already shuffled those, laid those out for you. I will probably check the Love Oracle cards later. And we could do an Earth Magic card maybe by Stephen Farmer. Let's see how the reading goes. You have a very interesting reading. The energy's just jumping off the cards. Got quite a few major arcana here as well. So let's see. The first card and the overall energy for the reading is the Chariot. And this is you in the driver's seat. Okay. You're taking action in a particular direction. You're rising above conflicts. And I like to call it a victory card because this is you in the driver's seat. It could represent two paths, or two directions, or faced with that path as well. So this is kind of what's going on overall for the remainder of the month. Let's see. At the heart of the matter, in the overall situation, you pulled the High Priestess. And this tells me that you're being called to connect to your higher self. This is about your intuition. This is a very spiritual, mysterious energy. The High Priestess can be very secretive. She likes to keep things to herself. She's very gentle with herself. There could be secrets coming out, and this could be you even keeping your cards close to your chest. So maybe something is going on and you're just being super discreet right now. Okay? Crossing you is the Two of Wands, and this traditionally is about a decision. Okay, so moving down a new path. Focused on the future, making new plans. Look at the world he's holding in his hands, and he's looking out of the landscape and just kind of contemplating a decision. Focus on the future. So, looks like you're being really discreet. Like maybe you are focused on your future, and you're being discreet about it. You're being not secretive, but you're keeping it to yourself. You're maybe deciding what you want to do. I mean, this is coming from a very new journey. Something recently must have happened that kind of, set you on this new path, and maybe you're considering your future, moving ahead in your life. The Fool is about liberation, freedom, that brand new path, leaving the old behind. It does encourage you to pay attention. Sometimes we get so enthusiastic, we, don't watch our steps. So, might be a tough decision for you. I see some mental anguish here. In the recent past, you pulled the Eight, excuse me, the Eight of Swords. And, this is about worry. It's the cerebral mind energy about, overthinking, worrying, unnecessarily, I might add. It's about self-restriction. You're like too much in your head, All you need to do is, your hands are free. You can take down the ropes and take the fold off. So you've been like in a like maybe just a weird tough spot, you know. You're just not really happy because crowning you, I see that you pulled the Four of Cups. And this could be, you know, disappointment. See how he's kind of looking down. God's hand is coming in from the clouds, offering, you know, bringing in an offer. And, you know, you're just not really all that interested, you know. So maybe this new beginning didn't turn out to be what you expected, you know. Looked like you were all gung-ho, and now you're like, well, you know, it's not what I thought it was. It could be a job, it could be a relationship. This is definitely about emotional boredom, you know, feeling unmotivated. Maybe it's time to reevaluate your situation. Maybe you're just holding off on deciding on this offer. So it's interesting. This is the best that can come out of the situation, but look at the energy coming in for you. Oh, don't mind my nails. My nail polish came off today on my pointer finger. Very embarrassed about that. Don't look. Anyway, you know, you have this energy to turn it around, so to speak, to put yourself in the driver's seat. Okay? Let's see what else the cards say. We can always kind of look back here. Well, check this out. In your immediate future, you pull the Nine of Cups. So that's a very, very positive card. You know, I call it the wish card. You have the victory card and the wish card. That's really amazing. This is a major arcana. This is the Suit of Cups. You know, so the water element is about our emotions, love, feelings, relationships, you know, how you express yourself emotionally and to yourself and towards others. This card can also indicate like overindulgence, maybe. You know, overeating, over drinking, you know, being merry and bright, but maybe too much. But I feel like that's not the case here. I really feel this is something coming true for you. Feeling emotionally abundant. Yeah, so I see that you're going to shift. I see that this is going to definitely turn around for you. But look, in your current position, you pull the moon. So the moon can be a tricky card. And this is kind of probably where you're at right now. You know, just like, you know, in a place where not all is known. You know, there could be some hidden influences at play. Secrets coming out. So something's up. I definitely would say that. Sometimes this can be a fear-based energy, like from your past. Like maybe you had a bad experience and you're kind of now in a similar situation and old feelings are coming up and, you know, it's kind of messing with your head. But don't worry. I mean, you're getting your wish here. Okay? It's very positive. So don't, you know, don't trip yourself up. Don't sabotage yourself, you know? How others see you is, look at this, the Ten of Cups. I mean, this is you being extremely abundant, having complete fulfillment. This is about family and relationships, you know, everything coming full circle. It's like the ultimate happiness card. Right? Family, children. Could represent a new home, a new marriage, giving birth, children, that momentous moment that you're waiting for. So others are seeing you in this space. So whatever this offer is, or whatever this decision is, might be tough for you, but it's seen as like this great thing. Here's your hope. In your hope and fear, I'm sorry, I'm a little tongue-tied. You receive the Ace of Swords. Well, I mean, you can't get better than that. It is sometimes, victory after a tough time. This is the sword that cuts through all the, what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? All the illusions. You want this clarity. You want to be able to be like, okay, here's my decision. This is definitely not a fear. It's a hope. And here's the victory crown above your head. You have the energy of the victory with the Chariot. So we'll see. We'll pull some clarifiers. This is your hope. So let's see. Let's see what comes out with that. Well, look at your final outcome card. It's the Judgment. This is like, oh, maybe you had a chance on something and you blew it. I mean, this is rising from the ashes. The Judgment card. The angel blows her horn, and everybody rises from, I wouldn't say the dead, you know what I mean, from, yeah, I guess technically it's kind of, looked like that. It's also depicted as the renewal card. This is rebirth. You hearing the call, so to speak, when she blows that horn. Seeing the truth in the situation. And sometimes even about making an important plan. I love this card. This is really a great reading. I see, there's some ups and downs here with your struggle. Might not be exactly what you want. Maybe you had an opportunity and you missed it. But I see the Wish card here. You have the Two of Wands, which is, time for a decision. Maybe you're not making the decision. Maybe, you missed your opportunity. Let's pull some clarifiers. Hold on one second. I need to mute my phone. Hold on. Somebody is texting me. Let's just turn that off. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I just wanted to. It disturbs me when it goes off, and I always forget to mute it. So, and a sip of something to drink here. Okay. We've had a lot of rain this weekend, and where I live, there's not a lot of rain. So we needed it. It's a blessing. It's a good thing considering everything else that's going on in the country. But it's made it kind of sticky, a little humid. And I'm in the desert, so I'm not going to complain. All right, let's focus here. What is the... all right, let me just focus a minute. Okay. What are the clarifier cards for Aries, mid-September 2017? You'd like to get some clarity on the overall reading. Please clarify the reading for Aries, mid-September 2017. And one more. I was just looking. You also received the Two I believe this is the Two of Wands as well in the John Holland deck. And this is about movement, choices, decisions. Look at that. So let's see what the clarifiers have to say. You definitely, this is funny. This reminds me of, what was that game show? Just injecting a little humor here. Let's Make a Deal, Monty Hall. You can have door number 1, 2, 3, or 4. All right, we're going to get you to the right door. How's that? All right. Queen of Wands. 3 of Cups. 6 of Swords. And the Strength card. Beautiful. Very nice, Aries. All right. Do we have any dupes here? No. Queen of Rods. Okay. Well, this is you. I feel like, this is a fire sign, Aries, female, or Sag. And this is you in your complete element. Showing up in your reading today. 3 of Cups. Celebration. This is about, community. This is about accomplishment, friendships, harmonious relationships. And it's a great, I like to refer to this card as it's a great work-life balance card, because we all work, I think, too much. And then when you have this harmonious energy coming in, that means you're social, you're enjoying your life, your work is good. It feels like you're celebrating maybe leaving or moving, or moving away from difficulty. This is the Swords energy. This is about action, change, courage, ambition. And this young gentleman or person, I should say, or people are moving on. It's time. I feel it's really time for you to make this decision, and you will. Here's, depicted that you will be moving on. Rising from the ashes. You're going to get your hope here with the Ace of Swords. And your hopes and fears. I know the card looks kind of dark, but it's actually a really, really positive card. Oops. And your 4th clarifier is Strength. Okay, and that definitely speaks for itself. This is about you being strong, having courage over adversity. I don't see any major transformation cards here. I don't see the Tower. I don't see death. So I feel like this is a decision that could even be career related. Could be about your family. Maybe you need to move your family, and you're debating if if that's the best move for everybody involved. But not all is known right now, but you're going to get that call, through the Judgment card. I have a high priestess. And that's okay. Definitely keep it to yourself right now until you get figured out what you need to do, because this is interesting. I wouldn't say they're negative cards, but this is all that's not known and they're secrets. But it's all going to come out in the wash. So, again, it's a general reading. If this resonates with you, you're going to know. You'll understand how it relates to your life. You got the Strength card. Very nice. Interesting. Okay, let's take a quick look here at the, and you'll have to bear with me because this is a tarot version. It's oracle cards, but and I'm sure it means the same thing, but I think, let's read it. Why not? Okay. Movement, choices, decisions. This card indicates a time of movement. Significant changes and choices must be made. With hard work, great effort, and determination, you have the ability to juggle all the demands that are in front of you, whether they concern money, business decisions, or other projects. It's important to stay flexible and focused. You don't have to do it all alone. Reach out for the best advice and assistance. In addition, a financial union or partnership may present itself to you. The more time you take to make these vital decisions and choices, the longer it will be before you can move forward with your goals. The changes that are emerging aren't some random acts of coincidences. They are all part of the positive and larger picture. Notice the connections with everything, as this will enable you to avoid future problems and conflicts. Yeah, so, I think this is what the delay is here, the mental anguish, going back to the Four of Cups, not, being wishy-washy about making a decision. The Two of Rods ironically crossing you, even though you got it as, again, for a second time. So this tells me, yeah, you need to move forward. The wish is coming true for you. So think real positive, be strong. Here's the Strength card for you. It's great energy to get you through the rest of September. All right, let's check out the Chakra Wisdom card. You received abundance. It's an interesting little card. Look at these people. So they're trying to get to the money. You see, they're like on a grate and they're fishing, like they're putting these lines down to get the money. And this guy's like, oh no. Oh yeah, he's abusing it and she is getting the money for something positive in her life. Check that out. See the house in the background? And this guy's got, alcohol or something. Let's read the card out of the book and see what it says. Abundance, abundance. So the yellow signifies your third chakra, which is your solar plexus. Yeah, I'm going to think about that for a minute. Hello. Abundance, abundance. Gold coins. Gold represents the power of the mind to choose. One choice may be wise, the other foolish. Choosing well may involve temporary sacrifice in order to gain your desires. Remember that you can always make a new choice. I like that. Let's see if there's any more information on it. Abundance. Some of these books, I'm telling you, just Louise. It's like, can you just tell us what it is without all this nonsense? Okay. Gold coins. I only seek to give you what you ask for. And I'll hold this up for you. I'm not going to read all this, but there is a legend and, a meditation for you, which is, kind of super great to kind of, maybe check out on your own time. But the inspiration is, think about your relationship with money. Are you the wise girl or the foolhardy man? That was a word. Money is naturally attracted toward appreciation and gratitude. Be wary of using your financial situations as an excuse to avoid doing something. Are your thoughts and actions around money empowering or disempowering you? Keywords: abundance through gratitude, releasing regret, being good with money. Gold coins. I like that. Very, very nice. Maybe, with the moon here and rising from the ashes, maybe you didn't do it right the first time, or you learned a valuable lesson. You're not your past. Okay, so many people get caught up in the emotional. They define who they are by their past emotions. When you can objectively look at yourself and know it was part of a lesson for a bigger journey, or you don't judge yourself, right? Then you can move forward. I mean, that's what life is. It's one bad mistake after another, So, but I mean, I think the idea is that we learn from our mistakes and not to judge ourselves. Yeah, it's easier said than done, but when you're, when you have a conscience, right? Or you meditate, or you're watching tarot readers, that tells me you guys get it. You understand. My viewers get it. My subscribers get it. And that's why I'm here, speaking about, what I do and what I know. So please be good to yourself. Don't beat yourself up over the past. Things shake out when we stay really positive and move forward. And you have a great reading. So I think you'll figure it out, Aries. I mean, again, this will be a little different for everybody. I can't capture what exactly is going on per se in your life when I'm reading for so many, but I am available for private readings. My information is in the description box below. You just go to my website. I actually created a special for my YouTube viewers, 30 for 30. It's a pretty good deal. I don't see anybody, that low on YouTube. So that's a 30-minute reading for $30. And there's a lot that can come out in 30 minutes. Sometimes you just don't, you don't need a whole hour, or, maybe you might just have a quick question. I'll even do 15 minutes if you want a 15-minute reading. I like to record them on YouTube. And then this way you have your own private link to it. And then you always have it. Like if you want to go back and listen to it again. It's just really effective and, online chic. What else did I want to do? Did we want to do a little quick, where were we at? 29 minutes. Let's do a quick love oracle for all you Aries that might want to just take a quick look in love. I do want to do love readings. I will probably offer those on Vimeo, and they'll be pretty intense. It'll be a full reading with a lot of detail. I just haven't gotten to that place yet, but hopefully by the end of the year, December will be here before you know it. So might even just do like an annual love reading, you know? Year ahead in love for each sign. That would be kind of cool. All right, what are the love messages for Aries? What are the love messages for Aries? What are the love messages for Aries? All right, what do we have for you? True love. Oh, this is the romance of a lifetime. This has been coming up a lot. And trust me, I shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Beautiful. These messages are definitely meant for somebody. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Well, that's life, you know. There's always going to be a red flag when something, you know, isn't right. And that's the way the cookie crumbles on that. So, you know, maybe this could be, you know, it's true love, passion, but maybe for some of you, maybe you're contemplating, you know, if this is a true love. Or some of you might be in this place where you're like being warned to like check the red flags, you know. So I'm sorry it's not 100% focused on love, but make a decision. Door number 1, 2, 3, or 4, Aries. I love you guys. I'll see you in October. I can't even believe I'm saying that. It's going to be here before you know it. Please reach out to me if you have any questions. Please give this video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.